What happens to a child's dream when financial hardship keeps them from the extracurricular activities that could shape their future? In Hong Kong, the gap between opportunity and reality is wider than ever.
In Hong Kong, income inequality has reached alarming levels, with the Gini coefficient around 0.52. This disparity not only affects adults, but also affects the life of children, shaping their opportunities and future. A study by the Hong Kong Council of Social Service revealed that less than 30% of children from disadvantaged backgrounds engage in extracurricular activities, compared over 70% from wealthy families. This disparity hinders the holistic development of young minds. Extracurricular activities play an important role in developing soft skills that enhance interpersonal interactions and professional success. Unfortunately, without access to this enriching environment, many children may miss out on vital learning experiences that prepare them for future challenges. Let's hear from a local student about his view on extracurricular activity. Have you ever joined any activities outside classrooms?
Yes, I had drum lesson once a week.
So how many extracurricular activities do your classmates usually have?
I don't know, maybe around 3 to 4.
So what kind of extracurricular activities you would like to participate in and why?
I wanted to try playing saxophone when I was small. However, my parents did not let me to buy a saxophone because it is too expensive. I wanted to join the Red Cross uniform group as well because many of my friends were joining and I want to spend more time with them. Again, joining a uniform group needs money too, to buy uniform and handbook and many other things, so I did not join with my friend at last.
So as you can see, the effects of this inequality go beyond just skill development. They extend to the children's mental health issue. Those who lack such engagement in extracurricular activity often face feelings of isolation. Today, we focus on the importance of bridging the opportunity gap for every child in Hong Kong, regardless of their socio-economic status, through collective action. Ultimately, we can pave a way to closing the wealth gap.
So how does the financial struggle of families impact children's access to extracurricular activities, and what does this mean to their future opportunities? As we delve into the issue, it is essential to examine the diverse stakeholders involved, who benefit from the status quo and those advocating for meaningful change. The affluent families would definitely want to remain the current status. The parents of those children from upper quartile families were born rich, raised rich. They have been making use of their innate advantage to receive high-quality education and attending more extracurricular activities since they were young. Being educated that they were going to be working in the 4 pillars industries and being the heads of big MNCs. They wouldn't want to enjoy the fairness with lower quartile families after the situation is being improved. The privilege in enjoying resources from extracurricular activities will not be able to be kept within their network until then. Some educational institutions may also want to keep the current situation. Those institutions with robust funding will have preferred to remain the existing programs to cater to the wealthier students from upper quartile families, ensuring the high participation rates and prestige. Take the example of a tutoring center in Hong Kong. Considering the tremendously high salaries of well-qualified teachers, most of those tutoring centers would take the strategy of high price, sell less for profit maximization. They would always prefer to serve their stable target audience for their own benefit.
However, there are a lot of stakeholders wishing to take action and improve the situation. Obviously, the lower quartile family would wish their children to receive equal opportunity to enhance their soft skills and extended knowledge, as they think that the extracurricular activities are the chance for their children to develop and further improve their quality of life in the future. Imagine how a child from a poor family and a child from a rich family got the same grade at school, but the poor one getting disqualified from the top-tier university due to lack of experience and soft skills enrichment from extracurricular activities. That would not be fair at all. Having equitable access to extracurricular activities, children from lower quartile families can gain essential skills for personal development, and also to avoid the feelings of exclusion and lower self-esteem when comparing themselves with others from different social status, who are enjoying privileges in participating in a lot of extracurricular activities unlike them. Meanwhile, mental health professionals would also suggest a change of the situation. They would recognize the link between participation in extracurricular activities and improved mental health, realizing that children gain confidence in self-identity after strengthening their special skills from extracurricular activities and feeling included without comparison with others. They would promote the significance of introducing inclusive programs to foster social connections and self-esteem, raising the awareness about the mental health benefits of extracurricular activities among policymakers.
Creating a supportive environment in schools that promotes equal access to extracurricular activities, ECAs, is essential for nurturing the holistic development of all students, irrespective of their financial backgrounds. Research by the Society for Community Organization, SOCO, reveals that 63.8% of students are prevented from participating in ECAs due to financial constraints, and 33.3% face limitations due to restricted quotas. Additionally, 30.8% of students believe their academic performance will suffer, and 12.8% of them think that their social skills will decline without participating in these activities. By offering a diverse range of opportunities, particularly to students from underprivileged families and empowering families and schools to support engagement through free or subsidized options, we can enhance inclusivity and promote essential life skills. Participation in activities like basketball not only boosts physical fitness, but also fosters crucial soft skills such as teamwork and communication, which are vital for success across various life domains. This approach not only benefits individual students by fostering a sense of belonging and empowerment, but also contributes to a more equitable and enriching educational experience for all.
Lastly, the Hong Kong government plays a pivotal role in addressing the issue of inequality in extracurricular activity access. Currently, funding schemes such as the Student Activities Support Grant are only school-based, limiting the opportunities available to families, especially those who cannot afford private programs. This approach fails to address the underlying issue of inequality, as it restricts students' ability to choose the activities they genuinely want to engage in. According to a survey conducted by the Hong Kong Economic Times in 2015, students' dissatisfaction with their limited freedom to participate in extracurricular activities has significantly impacted their mental health, raising concerns that need immediate attention. By expanding government funding to include direct subsidies for families, children can access a wider range of activities, irrespective of schools' capabilities or offerings, and make their own choices outside the school. This approach enables children to engage in activities that align with their interests and are not necessarily provided by their schools.
A possible solution is to create a universal extracurricular activity voucher program, which aims to provide equitable access to extracurricular activities for students in Hong Kong while providing additional support for those who come from low-income households. With this system, students may fully focus on finding their interest and passion, which minimizes the risk of declining mental health due to financial instability, while also developing their soft skills that can be utilized. The plan works like this. Every student in Hong Kong will receive a monthly voucher worth $1,000, which can only be used to participate in certified extracurricular activities. This base-level voucher can be fully funded by the Hong Kong government and could be redeemed only at certified vendors offering these services. So this way, only legitimate extracurricular service providers could accept the vouchers, limiting the use of funds. Furthermore, families earning below $15,000 per month qualify for supplemental vouchers. Students from low-income families could receive an additional $1,000 to $2,000 per month. Also, with the existing student grant of $2,500 from the government, families are able to request for more funds if needed. The supplemental vouchers would be supported through government funds as well as corporate donations, with companies incentivized by tax deductions and recognition for social responsibility, making it advantageous for their reputation. With this system implemented, we expect more students to have opportunity for participating in extracurricular activities, promoting equity. Students in their developing years can grow their interests and talents, fostering not only soft skills, but also technical skills that can strengthen their individuality. The supplemental vouchers for low-income families directly address the wealth gap, making sure to break the financial barriers students face. With this system in place, students from different backgrounds can interact and grow together, possibly changing the perception between rich and poor, moving towards a more mentally healthy society. But as we implement these changes, we must also ask ourselves, what kind of future are we creating for the next generation? Are we merely correcting disparities in access, or are we trying to redefine what it means to live in a justice society? Equality isn't simply about providing opportunities for everyone, it is about trying to break down the walls that promote division between different groups. In the end, the real question becomes, how far are we willing to go to make sure that every child, regardless of background, has not just the right to dream, but have the resources to make their dreams into a reality?